What's going on? What's going on? What's going on, my beautiful, beautiful people? I need you guys to do me a big favor. I need you guys' support. I can't do this alone. I love bringing you this information. I love bringing you this juice. I love bringing you all of the things that I bring you. But guys, I need your help. I need you to hit that subscribe button. Not up here on the picture, on my picture. I need you to look down below the video and find that red subscribe button. I need you to hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification bell. Leave me a comment and hit that like button. Go ahead, do it now. Do it now, guys. Thank you. Okay, y'all. I'm back again with what everybody wants to know and the question that everybody's trying to get an answer to. And you know what it is, guys? How the heck did R. Kelly get an album released? Ain't he still in prison? Well, sources say, y'all, that the Pied Piper, old P.P.R. Kelly, managed to get an album release from jail, y'all. TMZ has the story. Go on over there to them and, check out what they got. They got the story. They are saying that Billboard is reporting that this album was released a couple of days ago by a distributor called Ingrooves, who is alleged to be owned by Universal Music Group. Now guys, I don't care who owns them. I'm still trying to get the answer to the question as to how did R. Kelly get an album released. And we know he in prison. We've been watching him trial. We've been watching everything that's going on, and we know he in prison. So how did he do it? Okay, the album is called I Admit It. Wonder what he's admitting to, guys. Well, now they're saying that the album showed up on both Spotify and Apple Music, but that now both since has pulled it from their site, and I don't blame them. But still, y'all, no one knows how the album got dropped or who was behind the releases. But the album was supposedly a bootleg copy. And the name of the album, from what I'm getting, is I'll Admit It. And like I said, I'm trying to figure out what is it exactly that he's admitting. I admit it. What exactly is he admitting to, guys? Now it's being said that allegedly the lyrics are about the charges that he's been accused of. You know, the charges that eventually landed him in prison. It's also alleged that the work addressed the things he did during his past. The album is supposed to feature 13 songs, and I can't say for certain, but from my research, the tracks on the album include song titles called Last Man Standing, Where's Love When You Need It, Freaky Sensation, a one-word title called Air, I Got It, Good Old Days, and On Planet. They are also saying that Legacy Recordings, a label supposedly under Sony, was listed on the release. but legacy representatives are denying that they were involved in the release of the album. And I know y'all like me. Who done it? I really want to know who done it. Now, you all remember R. Kelly was dropped from RCA and Sony a few weeks after that documentary that was done about him by all of those women. You know, the documentary calling Surviving R. Kelly, where the accusers who alleged had been involved with him made accusations that he was abusive. Attorney Jennifer Bonjean made a statement alleging that this release of I Admit It was unauthorized, and also alleged that the music on the album was actually stolen. The attorney allegedly said that there was a report filed some years back because his masters had been stolen, noting that other people had access to, and these people are making an attempt to obviously gain profit from this, but stated that R. Kelly was not involved. Basically, it's being said that no one knows who has the masters. They're basically saying that the studio was broken into and the masters were stolen at that time. We don't know. We don't know who did what. We don't know who broke in. We don't know who stole. We don't even know if that's the truth. It's also alleged that the digital critics are showing R. Kelly was the only person who wrote this music, but there was someone named as D. Johnson who received credit as the producer. Jennifer Bonjean allegedly said that she had spoken to him about the album's release, and he basically just responded with that he wasn't surprised that it had happened, and that it was upsetting to see his work displayed in that kind of a way. Now guys, what do you think? Do you actually think that he's not involved and he don't know what's going on, and that maybe somebody is trying to undermine him and taking advantage of the fact that he's in jail and using his masters, you know, to be compensated, and then saying basically that he's the one who did the music? I'm not saying that it's not possible for him to drop an album from jail, because from what I've told, other people have done it, but he's been in jail for quite some time, and it just seems to me like if that was something he wanted to do, that he could have done that with his resources a long time ago. And also, we know that a lot of people in prison have cell phones, and there's a whole lot of things that you can do on cell phones. A lot of people do parodies, a lot of people do music, and it was even said that Toni Braxton did a song and did the entire video on cell phone. So these days, with the technology that we have, anything is possible. I mean, truly, anything is possible. But did he himself, R. Kelly, sit down possibly with a cell phone in jail and do an entire album that includes 13 songs? Something to think about. We all remember from the court trials that R. Kelly was found guilty on the charges in a New York court and is serving a 30-year sentence for racketeering and sex trafficking. And during another Chicago trial, he was also convicted for child pornography and enticing girls for sex. Not to mention the infamous video from back in the day. I don't think anybody will ever forget that video. And that girl was supposedly about 14 years old at the time, and I'm not even going to mention the things that I saw on the video, because guys, I saw the video. Pretty sure that the majority of you guys saw the video, and it was really a terrible thing to do to somebody, period. But to do to a 14-year-old child, that was really horrible. And he managed to beat those charges back in the day. But I think this time the courts was determined that they were not going to allow him to continue this charade that he was doing, allegedly trafficking these young girls and abusing them and having the things that went on with these young girls going on in his care on his property, especially after that first video. The lesson should have been learned at that time. If he beat those charges and managed to walk away, the smartest thing to do was to never ever again find himself involved with any young girls in that way. Every woman in every video probably should have been wearing support hoses just for to keep him safe and out of the limelight, and not having to take himself through the agony of a court case and a court trial and the possibility of prison. But here we are again, people. And we also can never forget the marriage to Aaliyah, who was only 15 years old at the time, that eventually was annulled. So it hasn't looked good for a very long time. He's still fighting charges, and he has hopes of eventually being released and returning back to his career. I can't say what I feel about all of this, but as the album title reads, I'll admit it. All of this is sounding pretty suspicious to me. We don't know how that happened, and eventually maybe somebody will find out. But at either rate, thank you guys for stopping by my channel, and as soon as any updates arise, you will be able to find those updates here on my channel. As always, it's going to be more to come. Thank you guys. I love you so dearly. Please like and subscribe to the channel. Leave me a comment and tell me how you feel about all this. I really would like to know. And also, take a moment and hit that notification bell, because I'm going to be on top of this. And when any other updates arise, I'll be right back at you guys. Thank you so much for coming. Much love to you guys. And smooches to you, baby. Smooches. Love you guys.